That boy strong. Strong man.
Hey y'all boys, today I'm gonna be describing to you guys why I grew my sides back in the first place. My beginning of my hair, I wanted to have them twisted, but then my sister wouldn't like twist my hair at the time, so I had a sponge. I'm gonna have a lot of this stuff in the back, like the sponge, the microfiber towels, all that shit. I'm gonna have that all in the back for you. But my sister wouldn't twist my hair up, so I was like, I'm just gonna get a sponge, and then I started sponging it, and then my shit got longer. But with my sides coming in, I had a high top. So I wanted a full head, but I didn't want to cut my top off. And that was the dilemma I was facing. So I was like, I'm just going to let it rock and then I'm going to grow it back. I don't know how it's going to look, but I don't know who. I never seen it done before. So I was like, I'm going to fuck around and I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see how it looks. I'm going to see if it works. Like, if it works for you, do it. And if your mind tells you to do something, you have to do it. You always got to put that vision into fruition. So I had that vision for my hair, I had a vision for my look, how I wanted to look. So I had to like make it come true. Also, I did like a turnaround view of my hair outside, and I'm gonna do that with a voiceover later on in the video. Cause behind the green screen it's kind of really hard to show off my hair. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it, but you're gonna get a little better view behind it. For really all you have to do for your dread, just let it rock. Like, eat healthy, drink water, and you should be fine for the most part. And if you want to sponge your hair, that's fine. If you want to use a towel, honestly, you don't need just a microfiber towel. You can use a regular ass towel, just wet your hair and just like do that shit real hard, and then you got it. With all this, with the sponge and everything, it sections your hair. It doesn't really lock your hair. But with my hair in particular, oh, I think I did use a sponge. I did use a sponge to start it off. Yeah, I did use a sponge to start off the sections. All right, yeah. Now I remember now. So I used a sponge to start my sections in the beginning, and then after a while, when you use your sponge, like you don't need it no more, and then you just gotta let it rock. If you sponge too heavy, sponge too hard, every fucking day your shit gonna thin out. Like, you really just need to sponge for like a month and then you straight. My shit it's kinda uneven in a way. I'm gonna show you. Because I did get a haircut. I'm gonna come back with a haircut video also when I do get another cut. But with my sides, like one of them like that, and then the other one like that. It's like I'm missing a lock because I actually cut some to get the. I found one. I actually cut some locks to actually be able to get this tape. I only cut two to be able to get it to like look a little bit cleaner. Cause I already have a lot of locks on my head. I just wanted to look a little cleaner with a cut. So you do miss haircuts after a while. I like that look of having like a little fade, and then your dreads coming to the fade, and then you can just turn your hair over and then the fade look clean. Especially if you have like nice skin like I do, it really does look nice. And I'm gonna upload another video with the timeline so you guys can see what I'm talking about, like the taco meat phase. Like, if you have black 4C hair, there's a phase that you go through when you start hitting your sponge. It look like taco meat. That should look bad, like Kevin Durant's head. Like Kevin Durant said, I'm. That's the best way to describe this shit. Just, just think about Kevin Durant's head, and that's exactly how your hair is gonna look like when you first start off, when you start sponging your sides out. But you just gotta let it rock. If you do not have to cut your top off if you want your sides back. You just gonna have to let it rock, and once your top get long, it's just gonna cover it anyway, so no one's gonna know. What I planned to do before in the past that I'm not really gonna do now. Before I said I was just gonna cut my top so it evens it out, but now I see how like quick my top is growing, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna cut it. I do like the fuller look. One of the reasons I grew my sides back also is because I wanted my hair to look a lot fuller than it actually did. When I first started my hair out, it didn't look like full at all. It looked very, very ugly, I would say myself, because I didn't like it when I first started, but now I love my hair. But I wanted my shit to look full and nice, full, nice and thick. But I don't have naturally thick hair. That's why my freeforms aren't really thick. And that's another reason why I didn't ever twist my hair, because my hair isn't as thick as thick 4C. It's not thick 4C. So it will thin out quicker than most black thick hair. So I was like, I can't really go that route. Yeah, I feel like, oh, I can actually get one like here. Like, I got a double, like right here. I'm gonna show you guys in the voiceover in a second, but I got a little double right there, and then I got singles also. The singles will probably combine on their own. See, I got a little double, little hand. Let me see, get a little closer. Little hand, three-handed, and then let me get the other one to the side. A little close, three-handed. And then with the top, I just let the two hang down. I think it looked trail. Damn, I used trail in 2020. But I'm gonna get to the voiceover for you guys. I just spit into the camera, hope no one's seeing it flying. I'm gonna get the voiceover for you guys. Comment down like dread questions. I always wanted to be in the dread tube, the dread gang. So like, let me know. I got a bunch of advice. Like, I always study this. I love hair, so I just study hair. I always said I'm gonna do my daughter's hair. If I do have a daughter, I'm never gonna let my daughter get no perm or no relax or nothing. I'm gonna sit there and do my baby hair. But you guys enjoy the voice. But you guys enjoy the voiceover. I'm gonna come back at you with the timeline like later on today. You'll see it like right after, because it's gonna be uploaded right after. I have everything ready. But have a nice night.
Not gonna lie, I get to see the back of my head with you guys, and it's really nice to see the back of your head. I'm also gonna do a wash video, but it looks like I have some lint in my hair. It doesn't shake really the way I want it to yet, but that'll also come with time. You really gotta like let your hair grow and develop on its own. Don't really pay attention to it as much. If you don't pay attention to it, it'll grow. It'll grow quicker, as people would say. I think I'm trying to show you guys different parts of my hair right here. I do actually rake through it sometimes, but like it don't really, I don't separate it. I just like rake through it. It's a habit of mine. I'm gonna get the other side right now, a little shake. But that's really all she wrote. I'm gonna come at you guys with frequent updates on it, but like not too frequent. I like to see like a little bit of progression before I come back with another dread video. Oh, now here's a shade.